Well, hello there folks, welcome back to The Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. Here we are again. I'm going to try and sneak in, I know I'm in the middle of a 25-year-old whiskey series. I'm going to try and sip in. I've got a nice, fantastic Texas whiskey that I need to share with you. So I'm going to pop this video out over the weekend. It may be on a Saturday, it may be on a Sunday. Not too sure which day it's going to come out in a minute. So I'm dying to share this with you. It's the Ironroot Republic distillery over there in Texas. I had the privilege last year of doing the Ironroot Harbinger that Jason at the Mash and Drum sent me, so thank you very much, Jason. But I've managed to get a hold of an Ironroot Republic Harbinger, but this is a single barrel cask strength straight bourbon whiskey. It's 117.4 proof and it's 58.7 ABV. So yeah, it's a Texas whiskey. What's the difference? They have their regions over there the same as we have our regions over here. So all you guys that are going to switch off because it's a bourbon or a Texas whiskey, please hang in there because I'm going to try and explain why you should hang in. It's like Kentucky whiskey, Texas whiskey, all that kind of stuff. It's the same as your Islas, your Campbelltowns. If anything, this is very, very much like a Campbelltown. Let me explain. That Campbelltown funk, we now have the Texas funk, so it's quite funky this. On the nose, wow, it's definitely got that funky, quite dirty, kind of dry and okay, but it has that kind of, there's a note there that you just can't quite put your finger on, which I think is the funk. It's wet wood, it's wet something. I know in Campbelltown and Islas I maybe get wet dog, but I don't think it's quite wet dog. It's more wet wood, but it's definitely got that funky character. Normally the kind of the everyday straight bourbons and Kentucky bourbons, they have a lot of brown sugar and a lot of caramel. This has not got that. This is completely different. It's spicy. It's oaky. There's that real nice wood note. It's like you're walking through a lumber mill and there's some wood being cut. It's got that. It smells like it's going to be dry, which you would probably imagine if you think of a desert in Texas. I feel like John Wayne sitting on a horse, sipping some Harbinger. Wow. A little bit of smoke in there. I think that might be some charcoal oak char, barrel char. But there it is, this beautiful twist as it turns nice and becomes quite fruity. Lovely engaging nose, it's kind of, but it's got that nice fruity note in there. But then you've got those usual vanillas, toffees. Wow. But it's like a hard toffee. But real nice nose, and it's not a. I mean, imagine this is a. If you've tried some bourbons before, if you were getting into bourbons for the first time, guys, I don't think this would be up your street. I think this is probably a wee bit more challenging. It's cask strength anyway, so it's definitely going to be challenging. But I think this is for the more kind of established cask strength drinker, high ABVs, that sort of thing. If you're a newbie, then I don't think this is up your street. But real nice on the nose. Let's try the palate. Cheers. I've had this covered up for the last hour or so. Trusty whiskey friend coin on this one. Wow. Just before I go into the palate in this one, guys, I did do this about a year ago. I managed to pick up some Harbinger about a year ago. And what I remember from that Harbinger, and I don't think it was as proofed as high as this, but it was punchy, it was powerful, it was aggressive, it slapped you in the face. It's that typical Texas, big, powerful whiskey. This is different. This seems a little bit more balanced, a little bit rounder. softer on the arrival, and then you get the intensity builds. So it comes in soft, the intensity builds, the spices kick in, becomes nippy around the mid palate. Just it catches just the sides of your cheeks. It's peppering away there. But wow. But it's so dry on that arrival. It's dry, woody, spicy, coats the palate beautifully. As I say, it's really, really dry, but then all of a sudden it becomes really mouth watering, which just sets me up now for another sip. Wow. Spicy, toffeed, treacled, hard toffee. It's beautifully rounded. Wow, it's woody. It's lovely. Colour wise, it's fantastic colour as well, folks. Real nice. But it's just a wonderful, wonderful whiskey. I just felt that I had to sit down and share this with you. But you guys that like your cask strength whiskey, if you're still here with me, hopefully this has enlightened you a little bit. If you get a chance to try any kind of high-end bourbons, high alcohol bourbons, then they're in there with your cask strength whiskies. They're just so different. This gives you lots. But let's do the finish. Wow, finish is just, it goes on and on and on. It's a long, spicy, funky, oaky, it's dry, it's spicy, it's mouth-watering, it's woody, a little bit of smoke, and there's a little bit of tart there now on the finish, a little bit of pastry, a little bit of pie maybe. Absolutely wonderful whiskey. Ironroot Republic, Harbinger. Guys, check it out. Not too sure how easy it is to get a hold of. If you've got friends in the States and get it and ship it to you, then fantastic. That's what I've done. But it's wonderful, wonderful stuff. I'm on the lookout now. If I do see any Ironroot coming up in some online retailers, I'm going to dive in, I'm going to pick some up. I'm Alan, I'm the whiskey friend. Just another quick one. But that's it. Until the next one. Don't know if it's coming out Saturday, don't know if it's coming out Sunday, but it'll be out at some point over the weekend. So, guys, until the next one, as always, the pleasure is in the sharing, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Cheers now. Bye-bye.